So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We stand for the national anthem of France. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hernandez. Chouameni. Hernandez.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nice bit of trickery. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. And he's definitely onside. Oh, well played. Dembele over to the right flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. He's gone direct here. Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man. Mbappe!
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Riyad did well to stay calm there. It's a searching pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Koundé. And it's Dembele. And Hernandez. Upamecano. Koundé. No, that's been intercepted. El Ainaoui. And Unahi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Brahim Diaz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Brahim Diaz. Morocco have it back and can go again. And that was asking for too much. El Ainaoui chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Al-Khanous. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Hernandez is fouled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Al-Khanous. Unahi. It's come to nothing. It's a goal kick. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Doué. Hernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni spread to the right. Chouameni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the finish! Olise goes short. He's dealt with that really well. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. And that could set him on his way. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Morocco yet to have an attempt on goal. Saliba, Upamecano, and it's Koundé. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Here's Chouameni. And it's Koundé for Olise. He has found the way through. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Diaz. Unahi. Ball's played through. El Canous. Back in possession and ready to go again. Tries one from range. That's another chance. They've played it short. Hakimi. Oh, that's nice. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chouameni. Rabiot. Driving forward. That's going wide left. And he's managed to get free. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Chouameni gathers from the goal kick.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Brahim Diaz. He's found space here. In with the challenge. And that's definitely not his best. Foot in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
France have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Doué. Brahim Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? Very nicely done. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé, Upamecano, Dembele. That's a lovely, neat pass. Unahi. That's a good ball out wide. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. That is lovely. He is through. Chance! Doué. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. And it's Dembele. And it's Doué. And that's a throw-in. Doué. It's a good-looking delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's El Kanous. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Doué. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it, takes a shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Doué clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Unahi. That's destined for the flank.
That's positional goal.
Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Hernandez. Now it's Doué.
Such good technique.
That's a throw. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! That is good progress on the left. Brahim Diaz. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. Riyad. That has been slung wide. And the cross comes in. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Diop. Oh, good spread. And that is a little undercooked. Rabiot. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to belt it away. There will be a throw-in. And he whips it. He leaps for it. No, not the best of headers. Rabiot cuts it out. Dembele. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chouameni, Koundé, Hernandez, pressing high and with purpose. That's good running with the ball, looking for options for movement. Played out to the left flank. Well read, nice interception. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Dembele. Koundé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be...
He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
It's an imaginative pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Drives it in. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Dembele. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's got away from him. Look at the space. Goes for a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 40 minutes is number 11, Olise.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Koundé. Hernandez, and it's Rabiot, and here's Mbappe, Al-Khanous, and he stands tall, impenetrable, and it's Diaz, and Al-Ainawi. That'll be a throw. Chouameni, Saliba, Chouameni, Dembele, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Dembele, and it's Chouameni, and Hernandez, Dembele, a probing pass. Unahi. Saliba.
2 added minutes
it's
has been
Hernandez.
indicated.
Brahim Diaz. Deftly away and claimed it back swiftly. Brahim Diaz. He's had a chance! Rabiot. Ball played for Dembele. Olise. And it's Diaz. And that pass just didn't quite work. Doué. Unahi. And that's been intercepted. Rabiot.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hakimi clears it away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Morocco trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So, into the second half.
Morocco can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chouameni, Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Al-Khanous. Chouameni. Great defending, strong and determined. Dembele. And Koundé. And it's Chouameni. Rabiot. Elise. Koundé. All played for Dembele. Defending here is really tight. Sends it crossfield. Over to the other side. And it's Al-Khanous. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Al-Khanous. Rabiot. Dembele. Upamecano. Hernandez. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Masraoui. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. That's tidy. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Rabiot. Elise. Al-Khanous. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. Here's Chouameni. Saliba. And it's Dembele. Really fierce, close defending. Unahi, played out towards the right wing. Nicely spread. Brahim Diaz wants to run onto this. So their fourth corner of the game. Rabiot gets it away. Ball in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Rabiot. Hernandez. Rabiot. And it's Doué. And he shoots! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Dembele. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Upamecano. And it's Chouameni. That's a sharp pass. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rabiot. He's looking wide. Hakimi does well to get it back. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. And it's Al-Khanous. Good pressure, determined, intense. El Ainaoui. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Al-Khanous. He'll try from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
The attendance for this match
Very
was
nicely done. Good spot that.
20,997.
Picked out, tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Mazraoui. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Unahi. Chance, surely!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the right flank. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, really well played.
Dembele. And here's Olise. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Brahim Diaz. Chouameni. And it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Al-Khanous. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He shifted it to the flank. Looking to play him in. Al-Khanous. He's going for goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Oh, super ball. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Koundé, Upamecano, all played for Dembele. Olise. Hernandez. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Al-Khanous. Upamecano. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. And it's Doué. Elainawi. Al-Khanous. Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saliba. And Upamecano. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
This is a promising build-up. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé with the clearance. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitutions taking place.
Mazraoui. Spread it left. Oh, shooting chance! Decent chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rabiot can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba and Cherki. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Spread out to the left. Elise. Now it's Mbappe. Riyad does really well to win the ball there. And it's El Khanous. Just eases him off the ball. Saliba. Chouameni. Upamecano. Now Saliba. And it's Hernandez. El Ainaoui. Brahim Diaz. Nice control. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's worked it through. He's all alone. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Substitution.
Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that. Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Hernandez.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Opts for safety. Cherki. Upamecano. And it's Akliouche. And here's Mbappe. Barcola. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. Morocco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. The final 5 minutes. And here's Mbappe. And it's Akliouche. He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Brahim Diaz. Can he finish? It's a lucky 7th corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Cherki. France have the chance to go the other way. Upamecano. Now Saliba. Hernandez. Barcola. Hakimi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Mazraoui powering forward here. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Akliouche. Rabiot. And Cherki. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, well measured. Great ball, and he's in here. Opts to play it back. Keep the ball, and you win the game. It really is that simple. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni is looking wide. Barcola making good progress. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Al-Khanous, pass somewhat off target. And it's Chouameni. Might be danger here. And here's Barcola. Unahi. El Ainaoui. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Hello, everybody, and a quick
Well, that's the lot for now.
We would like
Thanks to you,
ask
Jim,
all to
and
kindly stay
goodbye.
seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. Oh, no joy this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Mbappe has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
And here's Doué. Olise! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Upamecano gathers from the goal kick. Hernandez. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the...
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Hakimi providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Upamecano. Dembele. Hakimi. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Alcanus. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Dembele. And it's Hernandez. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Koundé. And Upamecano. Dembele. And it's Koundé. Mazraoui did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to pass it through. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Mbappe gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a look and plays it forward. El Ainaoui.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
El Canus. That's going right the way across. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Doué. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking to play him in. Oh, nice touch. El Canous with the cross. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Brahim Diaz. Now that's well seen too. Doué. Hernandez. Ball played for Dembele. Unahi. And it's Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played back into the centre. And he's lost his shoots! Oh, off the bar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Koundé. Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, such a clever touch.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hernandez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Morocco with the corner, they're first. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Rabiot. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. No way he was going to let him past. And it's Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Saliba. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Distributed tidily. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, can he get onto this? Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Unahi. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Unahi. That's very neat. Defending in numbers sharp. Can he finish? Goal! Morocco! The first significant strike. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Morocco have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. And it's Doué. Dembele in with the challenge. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well read, nice interception. That has been slung wide. That's the keeper's ball. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Upamecano. Almost half an hour in now. Doué. That has not gone well. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. And he's taking no chances there. They've played it short. Al-Khanous. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez. Ball played for Dembele. Diop. Brahim Diaz. And it's Al-Khanous. And Hakimi. Unahi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Rabiot. And Upamecano. Koundé. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hernandez. Rabiot. Can he get away here? Tchouaméni. Can he get it through? And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
55 minutes is number 7.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
Chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hakimi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Doué. Hakimi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Unahi is the guilty party there. Rabiot. Now it's Al-Ainawi. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe, and there's the shot! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
France with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. He is through. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 10, Mbappe.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Saliba, Dembele, and it's Dembele. Koundé for Olise, and it's Dembele. Olise, Al-Kanous, Dembele, Rabiot, and it's Koundé. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Diaz. Searching pass he's played there. Pass somewhat off target. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. El Kanous. Olise, and he's worked it through. That is good strength. Olise. El Kanous. El Ainawi. Chouameni. And Koundé. Upamecano. Now Saliba. Dembele.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Unahi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through here. And now they can clear their lines. And it's El Ainawi. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé. And we've reached half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Al-Khanous. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Al-Khanous. The less said about that pass, the better. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Surely now! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
El-Khanous. Unahi over to the right flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, 3rd corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Hakimi. Rabiot. Doué has created 1 goal already. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rabiot. The ball has bounced loose now. Al-Khanous. A probing pass. Upamecano cuts it out. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Diop. Ball is over the line. Out again for a throw-in. Doué, and here's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's going wide left. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Diaz. El Ainaoui. Oh, cracking ball. Olise. Not the most convincing of passes. Ball played for Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Olise. Dembele looking to add to his goal.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Olise in acres of space. He's having a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
And here's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Olise. Chance to deliver. Al-Khanous. Mbappe. Nice control. Now it's Dembele! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Chouameni, Hernandez, and it's Doué. El Kanous, Unahi. He's had it taken off him. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. El Kanous. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
997.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! He lifts the roof!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
France choosing to make the first change.
Substitutions taking place.
So now the difference is 3. Hakimi. And it's Mazraoui. And it's El Kanous. Now Mazraoui. And he's had it nicked away. Koundé. Cherki. It'll be a throw-in. Unahi. And it's El Kanous. Mazraoui. Now Mbappe. Rabiot. And it's Chouameni. El Kanous. El Ainaoui. Spread to the right. He might take a shot! And no mistake. They're back within reach! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 11.
So could they be onto something here? Chouameni. All played for Dembele. Koundé. Now Saliba. Hernandez. That's destined for the flank. Just eases him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. El Kanous. Unahi. Oh, good spread. And it's El Ainaoui. Stood up well to him there. Diop gets a foot in here. Cherki. Chouameni. Koundé. Cherki. Chouameni attempts a clearance. Muscular approach does pay off here. Hernandez. Chouameni. And it's Koundé. Ball played for Dembele. Rabiot. It's run loose here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Koundé. And it's Koundé. France have opted to make another change here. Barcola to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Rabiot. Barcola. Barcola. And it's Hernandez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Brahim Diaz. That is ended up in no man's land. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. El Ainawi. El Kanous. Morocco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's looking wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele to Rabiot. Shifted it to the flank. That is good alertness. Dembele. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. And he's there to belt it away. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Substitution.
Morocco get their fourth corner. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Foot in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki. Akliouche. Spread it left. Hakimi does well to get it back.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Elects to cross. Morocco very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he whips it in. Saliba gets it away. Cherki. And here's the chance to counter. Cherki. Cherki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Couldn't squeeze it through. Opts for safety. Back towards the middle. Akliouche. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Hernandez. And he's been shifted off it. And Unahi.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Al-Khanous. The final 5 minutes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Good ball, good take, and the finish!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Al-Khanous. No, he is not giving anything away. Rabiot.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
That has been cut short. Pinches it off him. Al-Khanous. Unahi. Chouameni with the slide tackle there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Al-Khanous. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Al-Khanous. And it's made its way to him. That has not gone well. Akliouche. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's not got that quite right. And the referee brings it to a close. Morocco played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We stand for the national anthem of France. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
Things already rolling. Tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Unahi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi does well to get it back. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Chouameni. Elise. That pass isn't the best. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Elise! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Koundé. And they've switched it over to the other side. Diop gets a foot in here. That's a sharp pass. And it's Hakimi. Rabiot. Doué. And it's Rabiot. Oh, that's fabulous. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. Riyad gets across to intercept that. Over to the right flank. Rabiot. Here's Chouameni. And he's had it nicked away. Al-Khanous. Unahi. Decent chance! And that was precious close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Chouameni. Rabiot. Unahi. Spread it left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Unahi. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Spread to the right. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Koundé. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Here comes the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's quick to return it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that was very necessary. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Dembele. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Koundé cuts it out. Chouameni. Rabiot. Koundé. Chouameni. He won't be happy with that one. Unahi. Played out towards the right wing. Great vision.
Morocco are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saliba. And Upamecano. Koundé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Dembele. That's very neat. And that has been cleared. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's gone for a throw-in. Doué. Now it's El-Kanous. Hakimi. Unahi. France have it back and can go again. Hernandez. And it's Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He has found the way through. El-Kanous. Unahi just eases him off the ball. Oh, good spread. Hernandez makes the interception. Rabiot. That's going wide left. Now it's Doué. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Olise goes short. And the shot! Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Dembele. Koundé. Olise. Can he get on the end of this? And the ball is out of play. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's got away from it. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Doué. Hernandez. And he's managed to get free. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. That'll be a throw. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Al Kanous. And Al Ainawi. Strokes it back. Al Ainawi. Closing in on... And the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Morocco, after 28 minutes is...
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Chouameni. Hernandez. Now Saliba. Upamecano. Now Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Unahi. Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good-looking ball. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Doué. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 19, Hernandez.
France with the lead. Brahim Diaz. It's a searching pass. That'll be a corner. Koundé with the clearance. He's going for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And he's there to retrieve it. France are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Hakimi. Unahi. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Koundé. That's Rabiot. Turns back here, probably the best option. Upamecano. That's the throw. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Unahi, nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Upamecano clears it away. Corner number 3 coming up. And he thumps it clear. Chooses to go crossfield. Brahim Diaz pings it across. And he can thump it away. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? That ball looks a good one. Dembele. And Hernandez. And it's Doué. And that's shoots! El Ainawi. And it's El Kanous. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Brahim Diaz. Oh, delightful ball. Rabiot. And Hernandez. Rabiot. Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. El Kanous. This looks promising. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Chouameni. Dembele. Spread to the right. That's where it came from. Chouameni. Over to the right flank. Olise carries the ball down the right. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a look and plays it forward. Unahi. And El Kanous. It's a pretty loose pass. But that has not gone well. And it's El Kanous.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Might want to be careful there.
Not the most accurate pass. Unahi. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Threads one in. And that has not gone well. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. And it's El Kanous. Big chance! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Rabiot. Here's Tchouaméni. Koundé. And we've reached half-time. Morocco are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Please take this
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
France get the ball rolling in the second half.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tchouaméni, and it's Dembele. And Koundé. Dembele.
Oh, really well played.
And he's being shifted off it. It's Dembele! Saliba. Upamecano. He's had it taken off him. That's good running with the ball. Unahi looking for options for me. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. El Khanous picks it up out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
Doué. Dembele.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And he's worked it through. Shot could be on. Brahim Diaz looking to add to his goal. And it's Rabiot. And that has left him in a heap. El Ainaoui with a definite foul there. Dembele.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's a delicate pass. Elise, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. To Rabiot, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. El Khanous. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Koundé, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's definitely onside. Produces a cross. Bruno deals with that nice and simple. Tries to play it through. Doué gets into a good position. And it's Rabiot. Dembele. Elise's cross. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. They've played it short. Dembele. That's tidy. Tries one from range. Oh, cracking effort.
Rabiot certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And it's El Kanous. Now it's El Kanous. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? El Ainaoui. Dembele. Koundé. Succumbs to the pressure. Unahi. Unahi! Off the post! And he's there to belt it away. Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. Riyad does well not to be outdone there. Dembele aims beyond the defence. Riyad. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Doué. Unahi. Upamecano.
The attendance for
It's
this match was
Hernandez.
51,832.
That's destined for the flank. Referee's given a throw. Almost an hour gone. Hernandez. Nicked it back promptly. Diop. Now he's off and running. That has ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Now Mbappe. El Kanous. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, some astute defending there. Diop did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Unahi distributed tidily. Doué. And it's Dembele. And Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's Doué. He is through here. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. That's a little off target. It's Dembele! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Elise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Always goal side. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Dembele clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Dembele. And it's Chouameni. He's found a way through. Oh, he's having a go! Koundé. Now Saliba. Hernandez. And Upamecano. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Rabiot. Chouameni. And it's El Khanous. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Doué. Unahi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Played out to the left flank. El Khanous in acres of space out wide. Upamecano. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Dembele. Spread it left. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's El Khanous. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. And Koundé. El Ainaoui, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's El Khanous. Olise. Stood up well to him there. Saliba calmly anticipates. Koundé, a probing pass. El Khanous. El Ainaoui. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Unahi. And it's Doué. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pass somewhat off target. Dembele! And that's a real chance missed.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Hernandez pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
What a throw in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cherki plays it short, delivers with whip. Well read, and the chance to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Morocco are looking to go forward now. That's a good ball out wide. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's El Khanous. Shot a goal! Opts for safety. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Oh, good spread. Cherki. Al-Khanous. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And it's Akliouche. And now they can clear their lines. The final 5 minutes. He's shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Now this could be... Shot, surely! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 10, Mbappe.
France look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
El Ainaoui.
Morocco really can only do one thing now, Peter: get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now he's running away. And it's Diaz. Oh, this is a great position. Chouameni. Akliouche. In with the challenge. Mazraoui. Now it's Al-Khanous. Riyad. And that was nowhere near his best. That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, a gilt chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Mbappe.